I was teaching beginners. So I've got the beginners one, and then which we were doing with the Red Cross. And then I've got the intermediate one now, actually, which I've been using with the Refugee Council. We're always trying, kind of looking around, trying to find something that's just easy and user-friendly, and everything's kind of there. And it's very practical as well. A lady I worked with at the Red Cross, we were both kind of looking around for things, and she was the person that found it. The audience that we're pitching at is 14 to 18-year-olds, and there wasn't all the stuff we kind of found before that for their level was just too for little kids. It just wasn't really that appropriate. And this just isn't, doesn't feel like that at all. It feels really just feels more more practical and more relevant to what they need. Because at the end of the day, they've got to, get by in a shop. They've got to, that's just the basic things, isn't it? And the other amazing thing is, like, the price is quite incredible for that amount of information. It was amazing. I just find it's so well laid out. I really like the kind of vocabulary it starts with, and then it's kind of like fairly easy, kind of filling in the words or basic sentences, and kind of like the chapters kind of progress to get a bit harder. And the other thing that's really useful that we used in both settings is the audio, which is really easy to access. You can just get on it straight away, and then it remembers where you are, and you play it, and it actually works. So yeah, it's been great, actually. It's been really good for them. They all kind of said that it's just easy for them to use, and because the little pictures and just it's been really useful. It's about just trying to be happy and positive and fun and as well. So, and I think the books are quite a good. They're not too heavy. It's just really manageable, like the little sections. Because that's quite useful, when it's mixed ability, and then you can kind of skip to the harder ones, which are kind of the longer sentences and stuff. And then, for the guys that are struggling, then you can do like the, filling in the gaps and stuff like that, so that works quite well. There's usually like one or two consistent people. So for them, it's quite useful for them to have had that consistency, going from, working their way through the chapters, but then there's people that come, and then they might not come for 3 weeks, and then they come, but it's fine, because it doesn't really matter that they've missed the bits in the middle. Do you see what I mean? It's still relevant, because I think they're kind of standalone. The units work quite well as a standalone kind of thing as well, particularly with that first kind of group that we had over those that first year. It felt, the progress was just it was just great.